In this video, you will discover a definition of creativity and understand the difference between organizational creativity and individual creativity. Creativity can be defined as the thinking of novel and appropriate ideas. Creativity is an essential element of the innovation process and nourishes every stage of innovation from the idea generation to market entry. We can distinguish organizational creativity and individual creativity. Organizational creativity indicates an environment which encourages the emergence of new ideas and generates creativity. The management of the innovation process involves boosting the creative potential of the organization. For example, the 3M company offers an environment to employees which strongly promotes creativity and innovation. It is exemplified by the 15% culture, which encourages technical employees to spend 15% of their time on projects of their own choosing and initiative. New product forums are regularly held, where divisions can share their latest products and developers can solicit support for a new product, idea or technology. Researchers can also apply for Genesis grants. This type of grant provides significant funding to individuals or teams to pursue embryonic new product ideas or concepts. Thanks to its innovation-friendly corporate culture, 3M is one of the most successful companies in the world and has created some iconic innovations such as Post-it notes and Scotch transparent duct tape. In 2015, 3M scientists and researchers earned the company its 100,000th patent. Patenting is probably the most commonly recognized form of intellectual property, but is only one of several ways to protect creative effort. Registered design, trademarks, and copyrights are other forms of intellectual property. Sometimes the keep-it-secret approach can also be applied, as with the recipe for Coca-Cola. You can find a detailed description of these forms of intellectual property in our reference book, Innovation Management and New Product Development, listed in our bibliography. As for individual creativity, according to Robert E. Franken, it refers to each individual's tendency to generate or recognize ideas, alternatives, or possibilities that may be useful in solving problems, communicating with others, and entertaining ourselves and others. While some artists and designers are highly creative, everybody can stimulate and guide his or her creativity by applying some simple techniques. In this MOOC, we are focusing on individual creativity. I will introduce you to some of these techniques. After watching the videos which present some creativity techniques, please follow the next steps to generate innovation ideas. Step 3-1. Generate several innovation ideas. 60 minutes. Now, you will generate innovation ideas from the consumer need that you identified during the previous step. To accomplish this, use one or more creativity techniques presented in our videos. Generate ideas which meet this need and which provide a solution to your persona's problem. For example, in the project presented in this MOOC, we have focused on the following need of your persona. I wish I could find a partner to play tennis with when I want and where I want. We have imagined several solutions. A tennis club where coaches are available 24 hours per day, 7 days per week, or a mobile application which connects tennis players depending on several criteria, such as players' ranking, place of residence, and availability. You can write each idea on a post-it note and stick them to a sheet. Step 3.2. Select the most promising innovation idea. 10 minutes. While you have generated 2 or 3 innovation ideas, select the most promising one. I recommend selecting the idea which offers the highest benefits to your target, whilst also being technically feasible. It's a subjective decision in this project. However, when companies make this decision, they use well-defined criteria. You will find out some of these criteria next week. Step 3.3. Describe your innovation idea in one sentence, 20 minutes. Once you have selected the most promising idea, describe it in a brief sentence, 1 or 2 lines. Highlight the benefits that your innovation can bring to end users. Later, you will use this sentence to evaluate the attractiveness of this innovation and the price your target users are ready to pay. Try to use one of the following types of phrasing: a new product which allows, a new application which facilitates, a new service which helps. Be as precise as possible. The key elements of your idea should be integrated into this sentence. Be as clear as possible. Your sentence should be comprehensive for all. Avoid using professional jargon that may be confusing to your audience. In our example, we describe our innovation as a smartphone application which connects tennis players according to several criteria, such as players' ranking, place of residence, and availability. You can also ask someone else, a friend or a member of your family, to review your sentence for comments. Have fun and see you soon!